All right, let's talk about in 2026, you could be buying stocks on the Texas Stock Exchange. I love this story. Businesses and CEOs are getting tired of the high taxes in New York City and the regulations that are costing them billions of dollars. Texas, which is known as being a pro-business state, will be opening in Dallas the Texas Stock Exchange. TXSE will be the ticker symbol there. This has already been approved by the Securities Exchange Commission, the SEC. It is expected to see operations open for trading in the first quarter of 2026. That's not that far away. That's less than 6 months away.
Yeah, and I mean, it is getting some solid backing as well. You look at J.P. Morgan Chase; they actually just invested about $90 million into the new exchange. And other large companies like BlackRock and Charles Schwab, they're also on board. And it's also backed by many business people, including billionaire Kelsey Warren, co-founder of Energy Transfer Partners, and billionaire Paul Foster, who founded the investment firm Franklin Mountain Investments.
And this could be a heavy blow to New York and New York City, who have, well, they've been unfriendly to business for quite a while now because they felt like they're the only place in the country to trade the New York Stock Exchange. That's the big one. Now that New York City has elected, gosh, I hope I get his name right, Zohran Mamdani. Is that how we say it?
It's Zohran Mamdani.
Mamdani. For mayor, it'll be interesting to see how businesses respond, since he says he will go after businesses and the wealthy to pay more taxes. That would probably be the best advertisement that the new Texas Stock Exchange could ask for, because you're not business friendly in New York, you're going to pay more in taxes, business, everything else. Come to Texas. Come to Texas. We got some great things here for you.
Talking about great things. How about no income tax?
I like that. Maybe we should go there.
And I mean, kind of comparing that to New York City pre-Mamdani. In New York City, you pay a state tax of 10.9% in the highest level, plus a city tax. I didn't know they did this back in New York, but cities can charge their own income taxes as well, and that can be 3.9%. And it doesn't take long to get into those levels based on your income, especially if you're I'm going to say a banker,
right,
working for one of those companies near Wall Street. It's like, hey, I'll take a little bit less pay to go to Texas. Yeah. You know, I mean, now that you have this option, I was surprised by this. I was reading an article too that J.P. Morgan actually now has more employees in Texas than in New York.
And they just built that big building in New York. In New York City, yeah. And again, I've heard the new mayor now speak like, so if you're making $1 million, you got to pay $20,000 or more in taxes. That's just like a drop in the bucket. No, because you got to pay the taxes on top of that. So your net after all your taxes is not $1 million. You may end up with, after federal, state, and city, you may end up with $600,000. Now it's $20,000 more and $600,000, not in $1 million. And I just think that, Texas is on track with business. New York City, it's going to be quite the experiment. We'll say what happens, and we'll see.
I've said this before. I don't know if I've said it on air, but here in San Diego, people are always like, "Why do you live in California? The income tax is just outrageous." It's like I went to Arizona. I hate the heat. I hate the humidity. And I mean, the weather is just hard to beat. I mean, you're from upstate New York. What the heck's in New York? People, they go down to Florida half the time anyways. And I'm like, What is keeping people in New York? It's those jobs in the financing career. You want to make it in Wall Street, you have to go to New York. You have to go work for the Goldman Sachs. You have to go work for the J.P. Morgans. All of a sudden, now you have that option at Texas. It's like, I don't have to go to New York. And I'm not saying I think I'd rather live in Texas. The humidity would probably be rough, and they have the hailstorms and stuff. But at least you have no income tax. It's not like you're comparing Texas to San Diego, in my mind. You're comparing Texas to New York City, and I don't think the weather's much better there.
No, and also it could be like California, where a lot of manufacturing left California, went to Texas, went to other places, and that could happen in New York City. They say, well, what is the point being here? Especially, again, you said J.P. Morgan Chase has more employees down in Texas than New York. You got Goldman Sachs. You got some major brokerage firms there, BlackRock. Yeah. I say, I think we'll move half our employees down there. It could be devastating, but great for the new Texas Stock Exchange.
I'll be very curious to see how this all plays out next year.
We'll be watching it. We'll keep you posted.